Okay, everybody, so we're back. I promised that I would give you everybody a total of how much this car costs. I cannot do this in front of my wife because she's actually probably shoot me. So we're gonna wait till she leaves the room and then we'll give you the total cost. So as you can see, I got a pile of receipts here. The biggest things, and that's what I'll hit first. So like Factory 5, I've got an invoice here for $28,000 from Factory 5. That is the bulk of the money right here. I've got the illuminator motor, which was $11,000, which was a smoking deal. Now they're like 15, 16. And inside these prices that I'm quoting, they're 2+ years, 2.5 years ago. I don't know what they are now. Don't follow the inflation rates, but I know it's been pretty bad because I know that motor is now 15+. So those are my big things, and then I've got a transmission kit came with transmission, bell housing, all of that, and that was $6,000. I'm looking for the receipt in here, so bear with. Okay, so I found the transmission stuff. So I'm going to keep a total tab here. So we're at 28.2. I'm going to round some of this stuff up. We're at 11,000 for the engine. And then the transmission, which I got from Silver Sport Transmission, by the way, and their customer service was excellent. Highly recommend them as a corporation. Well, I don't have it in there either. I just got all the details. There it is. So we were $6,200 for the transmission. It said that included clutch, bell housing, throwout bearing, all the hydraulics, slave cylinder, all of that stuff. So this is the big expenses right here. So I'm 28, I'm 39.2, plus I'm 6,200. So I'm $45,300 as we sit right now. Okay. Then for wheels, I'm into the wheels about $3,000. So we're at 48.3 now with the wheels. Tires, I'm another $2,000, but I'm not going to include those because those are expendable. You just can't include them. I've also got $2,100 in brakes and rotors from Levy Racing, who I also recommend. And I did get a credit for the brakes from Factory 5, but I'm not going to go down that road. We'll just leave that at
well, you just did.
Ignore her. So she's here listening to this. So I'm at $50,310 right now. So as long as I keep it under 60, because that's what I sold my Cobra for, I can sell it to her as I'm good. So I think I will be under 60. So, and then I've totaled up all the other receipts, and I'm about $8,000 in other receipts. And that's a lot of stuff from Summit Racing, oil coolers, pumps, some extra interior stuff, the seats. Seats were another $1,000. So, I'm at $8,500. The paint was about $500. So my total all in is, I'm going to call it around $60,000. That's pretty much what I figured. Probably around $59,500. So can you build it for that now? No, not even close. If I had to pay for paint jobs now are running $15,000 to $17,000. So I'd be into this thing now $75,000. I know one of the guys just built what he put $100,000 into his. So can I get $60,000 for my car? Easily. I've been offered $120,000 for it, double my money. I don't have any intentions of selling it, but it's a good investment for me because I do all my own work. So the only thing I paid for was the rear window tint, which was $200, and I included that in there too. So all in to this thing, I'm less than $60,000, not including my consumables, which are the tires, brake pads, because I probably got $2,500 in that. I did buy a set of wheels and I sold those. I think I lost about $500 on those, but then that helped cover the cost of the other wheels. So can you build it for 60 now? No. Could you do it then? Yes. As I said, if you really skimped and went low end on everything, you probably could, but I went top end on everything, which is what I wanted to do. I didn't want to look back and have any regrets and go, I should have did this, should have did that. I just figured, you know what? Wanted to add one more thing. That does not include my labor. If I were to pay myself, let's say $5 an hour, I'm so upside down in this car, it's not funny. Even at 20 or 30 or 40 bucks an hour, I don't know how many hours I have in this car. I don't know, 1,000, 500. I don't even know because I'm afraid to even total up the hours. That's where I really get afraid because the amount of time it goes into doing these things, especially if you do them right, just to do the body work is intense. So if I were to total up those hours that I've got into the car, I am losing my ass on the car. Just wanted to throw that out there. So that's why I'm saying if you have to pay someone to build one of these, you're going to lose your ass. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're never going to make money on them. I do it because I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Keeps me fit, keeps me in the garage working. It's better than sitting around watching television doing nothing, right? So, that's something you got to weigh for yourself. Is it worth the labor to do it yourself? And do you have the skill set and the ability? Because if not, they're going to cost. So you might as well just buy a used one for, I've seen some go as low as 60,000 and some for, I think, 130. So that's probably a better bet if you truly want one but don't have the ability and don't want to pay someone huge money to build one. If you've got the money to pay Dave Kindig and Bitch and Rides one and fork out 500,000, go for it. I don't. So, okay, thanks for top end. I kept it under my 60,000 bucks. So I looked at it. It didn't cost me any money. Took the money from the Cobra. So in the end, it's a win-win. So that's pretty much what I've got. Consider it, 60,000 bucks here or there, probably within 1,000 bucks either way. And appreciate you watching. Everybody knows how much money I've got into this thing. So thanks again, and see you in the next episode.
$60,000.
Yeah, I told you that many times.